constructing a number of retaining walls. So we are constructing retaining wall all through. In age 13, we are very much confronted with the ocean surge. And we looked at it and said, look, we have to do ocean protection. And that's what they're doing. So,
welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving deep into fresh updates on Section 1 of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. Most especially, one of the challenging parts during the construction of the first 20 kilometers of the road. I'll be showing you ongoing shoreline protection around that stretch, which is from around kilometer 13 to 16. Ongoing slope stabilization works and retaining wall construction. I will also share something very interesting I noticed, which is also ongoing. The very first commercial building I spotted along this new corridor, a fuel station already close to completion. Then we will move further down the road past kilometer 20 to check on the section that was left unfinished during commissioning of the first 30 kilometers. What's happening there now? Stick around to the end to find out.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Brown, and today I'm back with stuff. And presently I am around kilometer 15, where you can see the shoreline protection which is presently ongoing, which is what you can see behind me. And just by my right, you can still see some tractors working on the shoreline protection. I think it started from around kilometer 11, 12 to around 15 presently. So guys, I'll be showing the area view so you can see the shoreline and see some other things happening on the coastal road right here at this section. So follow me and let me show you what is presently happening on the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Road. Mind you, this is the section 1 of the road here. So guys, come along, let me show you exactly what is presently ongoing on the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway.
At around kilometer 15, what immediately caught my attention was the intensity of shoreline protection works. This is critical because this highway runs directly along the Atlantic coastline, and without protection, the road will be vulnerable to erosion and flooding. During the sand filling of the first 20 kilometers of the coastal highway, this area was one of the most challenging parts, as some parts of the sandfill highway were initially being washed off. This was what the Honorable Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, had to say then.
in age 13, we are very much confronted with the ocean surge. We had done everything ready to concrete. I said, no, don't concrete, because the ocean is washing away part of the sand field there. And so we have looked at it. We went with journalists yesterday and we looked at it and said, look, we have to do ocean protection. And that's what they're doing. So
the contractors are placing massive concrete and rock reinforcement along the shore. These act as wave breakers, absorbing the energy of the ocean and preventing the waves from eating into the road's foundation. Beyond just placing rocks, you can see how the shoreline is being stabilized in layers. Sand filling, geotextile sheets, and heavy-duty stones on top. This isn't just about protecting the road, it's also about preserving communities nearby, ensuring the highway lasts decades into the future. Standing here, you can really feel the scale of the project. It's not just a road, it's an entire coastal defense system being built side by side.
You're chilling when the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me high and dry.
Moving to the other side of the highway, slope stabilization and retaining wall construction is ongoing. Because this highway cuts through sandy, unstable terrain, and due to the highway being raised above the highest flood level of the ocean, slopes are being carefully graded and reinforced to prevent collapse. Also, retaining walls are being cast in sections, with steel reinforcements holding them in place. Once complete, this wall will support the elevated part of the road and prevent erosion. This might look like just concrete to the average eye, but it's actually one of the most critical elements ensuring the road doesn't wash away or sink with time.
We made sure that our road is raised above the highest expected flood level of the ocean, and so that has put a lot of buildings, adjoining buildings, in a very serious situation, in the sense that our road level is at the level of their decking, first decking, and so we are constructing retaining wall all through. Now,
the first floor of this building is almost on the same level with the highway. You can see the ground level is already turning into an underground. These engineering details may not be as flashy as paving of the highway, but they are what makes the difference between a road that lasts 5 years and a road that lasts 50 years. Now, here is something that got me excited. For the first time since covering this project, I spotted a commercial development already springing up along the highway. A fuel station. This is the very first business outlet I've seen on this corridor, and it's already nearing completion.
I noticed while driving on this coastal highway, this is like first business opportunity, first investment I'm seeing somebody setting up on the coastal highway. As you can see just behind me, a filling station. As the road is going on, this person is also investing on his business right here. And I think from Sangotedo way up to around Kilometer 15, you will hardly see any filling station presently on the coastal highway. And I think this is a smart move for the owner of this petrol station. And probably along the line, there will still be more opportunity. But for now, I think this is actually the first opportunity. This is the first business setup I am seeing on the coastal highway. So guys, let's go along and still see what is happening presently on the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway.
Once the road is fully open, this station will be ready to serve motorists. That's an opportunity right there for the owner. As this is the only fuel station I'm seeing presently now on the first stretch of the 20 kilometer of the highway. It may look small compared to the massive road project, but this is a sign of what's to come. Infrastructure always attracts development. Shops, hotel, housing estates, and service stations. This fuel station is the first, but it definitely won't be the last. We are already beginning to see how this road will transform the coastal community. From there, I continued driving down towards Kilometer 20. Now, if you remember, during the commissioning of the first 30 kilometer, the pavement construction stopped around Kilometer 20 at that time. So I decided to drive further down to see what's going on with the construction beyond Kilometer 20. Though The about 17 kilometers not paved then was left for the sand to be properly settled, and it was said it will take up to about 6 months before it's properly settled. But there is visible progress as construction work is visibly ongoing. Here I spotted one of the underground drainage channel. This is still visible here because this section hasn't been paved.
And why are we leaving about 17 kilometers? It's because of settlement, because the settlement of the sand by the reason of our instrument is going to take about 6 months or thereabout to properly settle because of the filling of up to 10 meters height within that section. Even though high-tech has procured an equipment that assists in the direct compaction of the sand, so it helps, and of course, sand can be, compacted if it has water, and all it does is to drive away the air within it. So,
some section around this area wasn't sand-filled as at the time the first 30 kilometer was commissioned, but now it's been sand-filled and is now linking to Sangotedo section, though the sand filling is still ongoing. This linkage is key because once this stretch is paved, it means uninterrupted driving from Victoria Island all the way past Okwaja, steadily approaching Sangotedo. This highway will not be a series of disconnected roads anymore. It will be a continuous highway.
In the rain, you're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight.
That's the latest from here on the part of the section 1 of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. From shoreline protection to slope stabilization and retaining walls to the first commercial fuel station, and finally the progress past kilometer 20 linking towards Sangotedo. It's clear that construction is still very much ongoing. This project is more than just a road, it's an economic backbone, a coastal defense, and a gateway to new opportunities for communities along its path. If you found these updates useful, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone following this project or in doubt about the progress of this project, and subscribe so you don't miss future updates as we continue tracking Nigeria's biggest infrastructure development under this present administration. That's it for now. See you in my next video.